Hello, my name is Wes Hickey, Chair of the Department of Educational Leadership at UT Tyler, and in this Weekly 5 I want to talk about the power of coaches. And it really kind of came down when watching the Super Bowl last night, Bill Belichick gets a lot of attention right there for all the little things he does well, and ultimately led to a Super Bowl victory last night. It made me think about how important coaches are in our schools because they don't get a lot of credit in a lot of things that they do other than being on the football field. But I will tell you that very few people have the potential impact that coaches have on the field of play. And so when you look at what coaches can do is, first of all, they see the students at their most vulnerable, and they can teach a lot of things with emotional strength. And if coaches know how to handle that well, have a huge impact on the kids as far as not only how they play in athletics, but in how they handle things as later in life when they get into professions or when they have difficult times, because we don't always have things going real well. And I remember my own coach saying all the time is that getting knocked down is not bad. Getting up quick is what's important. And that is not only true when we played football, but when we did anything later in life. The other thing is that coaches oftentimes quietly take care of athletes in need. And what I mean by that is that we do have a lot of kids that go home hungry every night. And coaches many times will sit there and divide the duties to make sure these kids get something to eat before they go home. And so they do this very quietly, but makes a big impact on those kids' lives. They also work with kids to make sure that they perform well under pressure. I used to a lot of times question how important certain aspects of activity were in our schools, but the truth of the matter is that when we get kids to get in front of a group and learn how to perform and do what they need to do regardless of having butterflies in their stomach, then we're teaching them very good and strong life lessons. And I'll tell you too is that coaches often influence athletes in ways parents cannot. When you look at the high school level especially, kids are beginning to push away from parents, and coaches can oftentimes step in there and make sure kids are doing what they need to be doing, even when parents have a more difficult time. And I will tell you, very few people can have the influence of coaches on the lives of these kids, and I definitely want to kind of just recognize everything that they do for the overall development of our students. And at UT Tyler, let us know what we can do. And remember, inspire and educate. Be architects of human potential.